हेलो माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू दिव्य मिगलानी क्लासेस। अरे सर, कौन हो आप? अरे कौन हूँ, कहाँ से आया हूँ, घर का पता, ईमेल एड्रेस सब यही दे दूं क्या? रुक जाओ यार, प्लीज होल्ड ऑन. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू मूव further. Being an introduction class, we are going to talk about all such kind of stuff which is not related to your chapters. That is definitely going to be related to your studies, but that is going to be one of the chapters. Now moving ahead, आज की क्लास दोस्ती का नाम, हाँ इस पे यही बोलते हैं, हाँ. So the very first name is Dosti class, or you can say friendship class. So I'm going to take your subject name as operations management and strategic management. Okay, so sir, अध्यापक हैं आप, टीचर हैं, हाँ exactly, you got my point, great. So in spite of saying like that, who are you, you should say like that, how are you? I'm good, and I also basically hope that you are in best of health and spirits as well. So अच्छा, अब ये बात बताओ that whatever I said into, अच्छा अभी मैंने जो भी अंग्रेजी बोलने की जो इच्छा प्रकट करी, whatever I have said in English, did you guys understood that? समझ में आया? हाँ सर, समझ में तो आया. पागल ले रहे हो क्या आप हमारे को? हाँ. If you guys can understand English, then why you insist on taking classes in Hindi? Is your paper going to be in Hindi? What will be written over there? What you get over there, उल्लेखन कीजिए, ऐसे आता है क्वेश्चन में. Or else the question is going to be like, elaborate. What is given into the, you have selected the medium in English and you are taking classes in Hindi. Great. Great. So there is one thing on which we people are facing a lot of issues these days. So what is that issue? That issue is, पूरे भारत देश में एक बात लीक है कि अंग्रेजी तुम्हारी वीक है. Now moving on to next. So operations management is basically a subject. We are going to talk about the whole subject. We are going to talk about the total, that how we are going to study, what are going to be the different aspects of this subject. ये सब बातें हम आज की क्लास में करने वाले हैं. So बेटा, कुछ भी आपके पास रखा हुआ है, can you see any item which is over there with you except your mobile phone? Okay, take your mobile phone. Take your mobile phone. Take your mobile phone. ले लिया? Now look over there at your mobile phone very carefully. Your mobile phone is an input or it's an output? What is that? Sir, it's an output. That means it's a finished product. Yes. So this output has been designed. This output has been designed basically by combining many inputs, and after that you have employed a lot of physical resources onto that as well. By combining some inputs and using some physical resources onto that, and after that this mobile phone is made. This is operations management. Or else, let me tell you, you guys have visited Mother Dairy factory or Amul factory when you guys were over there into your senior secondary, that means 11th or 12th class. Did you? Nah, हम तो कभी नहीं गए. It's okay, that's perfectly fine. मैं लेकर चलूंगा ना. घुमाने? नहीं. I'm going to show you some of the videos in which you guys will basically feel like that, yes, things are going on into over there. Yes, I can figure out these things as well. Now, moving on to next. ज़्यादा time बर्बाद नहीं करते. Let's move on to the classes. Sir, where are you? We can't see you. Okay, beta, in examination, you are not going to basically get over there, draw a picture of your teacher. 5 marks. This is not going to be your question. Question is going to be those things which we are going to learn into classroom. So the face of teacher, this is not important. What is important? Your curriculum, your notes, your classes. Right. Now moving on to next. So CMA intermediate is what for which we have the subject operations management, and we are going to take this for syllabus 2016. Your one is syllabus 2016, and this is going to be paper number 9, right? Paper number 9. So your subject name is operations management and strategic management. So both of them are over there, into which part A is operations management and part 2 is strategic management. अच्छा बेटा, what happens? You people, did you guys know about them? पता है इनके बारे में? सुना है? हाँ, जैसे ये लोग आज हैं ऐसे, they are married now. So they people met over there. After that, what they have done, they have basically find out each and every detail which was relevant. They have find out each and every detail which was relevant. अगर नहीं पता लगाई होती कि what is the favorable term, what are the things which Anushka Sharma likes, ये तो विराट कोहली ने पक्का पता लगाया होगा, वरना ऐसे गाड़ी आगे कैसे चलेगी. Or else what he has figured out what are the things, what are her likes, what are her dislikes. Moving on to next, what are the things which can basically make her angry, or else what are the things on which she is happy. Just like that, an analysis is required to be done. An analysis is required to be done for examination. For examination, what kind of analysis? That from where the question is going to be practical, what are the likes, and where the question is going to be theory, that means dislikes. Right? From where, which are the places which he likes? The places, the chapters with maximum weightage, and the chapters with very few weightage. So just like that, you people used to learn taxation as well. So taxation में क्या होता है? What happens into taxation? That you guys tend to do a tax planning. Just like that, for every subject, planning is required. What kind of planning? I used to call this class named as fourth umpire class, but that is the phenomena which I have used at so many places. Now we have turned it as a friendship class. So now moving on to next, let's talk about the next of the things. So after figuring out those things, they are over there. So this is the same approach in which you guys have to follow. सर मतलब हम भी सेटिंग कर लें? नहीं ओए ना बेटा ना, ऐसे मत करना यार, तुम्हारे घर वाले सोचेंगे पता नहीं टीचर क्या पढ़ा रहा है. Now moving on to next. So this is the student of our classroom. So first of all, we should have an analysis about the whole subject, because we at Divay Miglani classes straight away believes that a well begun is half done. अगर अच्छे से शुरुआत हुई तो समझो आधा काम तो अपने आप ही हो गया. Now moving on to next. So this is going to be your curriculum. So this is going to be your part A, which is going to be there for 70 marks, and this is going to be your part B, which is going to be strategic management, and this is going to be for 30 marks, and this is going to be for 70 marks. Now what happens, do you know? पता तुम लोगों को होता क्या है? A student will stick to operations management and he is going to leave strategic management. He will think like कि यार छोड़ देता हूँ ना, 70 में से ही पास हो जाऊंगा. I can easily pass from 70 marks. Why should I learn extra? For 30 marks, you have to cover 3 chapters only. For 70 marks, you have to cover 7 chapters. A total of 10 chapters are over there into your curriculum. 10 marks for each chapter. This is basically a weightage, which you guys basically can figure out at present. But this is going to be wrong. I'm going to prove that. Now, moving on to next. Let me tell you a few more things. This is going to be the areas which we are going to cover into our classes. So first of all, the introduction. So what is operations and what are the functions? So, what is this? That when it comes to operations management, the theory or the strategy of converting the inputs into outputs, right? So are you guys wearing a specs, or you guys are having such kind of headphones? Sir, हमारे तो समझ में आ रही है, आप क्या कर रहे हो? गाने सुन रहे हो? नहीं. This is basically to enhance the video call or audio quality. Now the things are like that. Any material which is over there with you guys is an output finally, right? That material is designed by many of the inputs. After that, employing or adding by doing a value addition by means of applying physical resources. And those physical resources, those inputs, what are the theories? Why basically a company is striving too much onto operations management? Kyun? Because if the customer is happy na, he's going to make you king. How? Look at Baba Ramdev. What he is doing. His customers are happy with him. So you can easily figure out that the business of Patanjali is increasing day by day. How? Because of effective operations management. You can also figure out Jio nahi, Merelal Jio, wo wala nahi. I'm talking about Reliance Jio. So what is over there? They are also growing. There is no one at present who can stand or compete with Jio. People have started merging. Sir, Modi ka bhi operations management अच्छा है. नहीं. Modi is not basically an organization. He's a man. And right, so in this operations management introduction chapter, we are going to cover about the basic terminologies which are associated. So the basic terminologies which are associated means that what are the recent trends. Over there, I'm going to give you an example of each and every basically business. Each and every business means कैसे? That you guys know about Domino's. Domino's की website पे चलेंगे? हाँ? Why Domino's is basically at present Domino's has gained a competitive advantage. Why? Tanananari or pizza ayo free. If the pizza is not delivered into 30 minutes, that will be free. A time reduction strategy is adopted by Domino's. 30 मिनट में पिज्जा नहीं आया तो फ्री. 30 मिनट के बाद अगर आया ही नहीं तो तुम क्या करोगे? अच्छा, now moving on to next. There is another strategy. The same strategy is adopted by McDonald's. If you are going McDonald's से जाते ही होगे, मुझसे ज्यादा ही जाते होगे तुम लोग. So what will happen over there? That you will find you have ordered something. कौन सा है जो बहुत पहले चल रहा है? मकालू टिक्की लेते हैं चलो. If you have ordered makalu ticket, they are immediately going to serve you. They are not going to tell you, sir, you need to wait for 20 minutes, 25 minutes. That will be served on the table. Nah. Immediately. Time reduction strategy. Innovation. Look over here. Look over here at your laptop. This is innovation. Otherwise, क्या होता है? वो board लेके, using a blackboard, I will start writing over there. Right? So this is innovation. Why you people? This is innovation that you guys are sitting at your home and you are getting classes. Innovation. Right? So these are basically the recent trends into business. We are going to discuss that as well. We are going to discuss about the customer satisfaction. If you have ordered a pizza mania, will you be satisfied if Domino's give you if they give you garlic bread? Will you be satisfied? No, sir. I will not be satisfied. Why? Because satisfaction of wants of customer as per the request or as per the specifications which are given by the customer itself. You guys are over here taking classes of operations management. Will it be feasible if I give you classes of law into this? No. No, that is not going to be feasible. Why? Kyun? Samjhe? Now, the next point is operations planning. But at operations planning in this, we are going to learn about the demand forecasting. That how much demand of our product we are going to face into the near future. Into the upcoming future, how much demand we are going to face. So just like if I talk about, I still remember that I used to take either I'll be taking you to Kurkure or either else will be taking you guys to Amul ice cream or Amul milk, whatever the stuff that is going to be. Things are getting changed. Now, moving on to next. That how can your business, can you calculate? जैसे पंडित जी क्या करते हैं, हाथ देख के भविष्य बता देते हैं, है ना? तेरी शादी इतने में होगी. You people tend to do such kind of things on Facebook as well. So what people basically do over there, that which car I'm going to own, okay, when I will get married, with whom I will get married, these are the stuff. You people are totally idle, sitting at your homes. Now, moving on to next, let's talk about rest of the things. So just like that, the sales of a business, can that be forecasted? Yes. What are going to be the techniques? We are going to discuss that over here. Capacity planning. How much machinery your business requires and how you are going to basically plan that. Because purchasing machinery is not a requirement of like 10 or 20 or 30, 10, 20, 30 rupees. It's an investment of thousands of crores. Right. After that, facility location. That means what is going to be your plant location. Facility layout. That what is going to be your plant design. We are going to cover about that as well. How you are going to basically plan your resources. How you are going to plan your material. Right. And what is EBQ? Sir, EBQ, economic order quantity? No, it's EBQ. EBQ, economic batch quantity. दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस होता है इस बारे में भी बात करेंगे. EOQE, economic order quantity, batch quantity. There are a lot of things. Which we are going to cover over there into our classrooms as well. Right. Now, moving on to next. The next is operational system and control. Now, what is operational system? Operational system is basically a department. The department which is responsible, if I tell you that basically there's a department who is making goods, we need to have basically tend to have a department which is responsible for production of goods and services. So this department is known as operating system. Operating system does not mean your iOS or your smartphone Android. No, that does not mean. What does that mean is the operating system and how they are going to be controlled. First of all, what is going to be the design of your product? Tarzan, देखिए Tarzan, it's an Hindi movie in which the design of that particular car was stolen. Process design. What is the process design? But a process basically is termed as set of activities. Set of activities, yes. For looking at this class, what you guys have done, you have opened your laptops, or you have, I don't know whether you are looking at this on your mobile phones or whatever the phenomena that you guys are using. So what you have done, you have opened your laptop, you have basically connected that to internet. If that is on pen drive mode, that is also great. So you have connected it to internet. After connecting to internet, what you guys have done, or else you have plugged in the pen drive. After that, you have entered the password. After entering the password, you get this class. Alright, right? So there is a set of activity. This set of activity is known as process. जब तक पूरा नहीं पढ़ लेते, until unless we are going to study this in detail, the set of activity is process. Process. That what is going to be the process? Just like you guys are sitting over there idle with me, you people tend to heard like a lot of times, खाली बैठा है, घर के काम ही कर लिया, तेरे से अच्छे तो वो हैं, right? Sir, you are using Hindi. Yes, I will use Hindi a little bit, not that much. So after that, product life cycle. Just like we people tend to have 4 stages. There was a time when you guys were basically introduced to the world. There was a time when you guys were introduced to the world, and after that you guys basically entered into the growth stage. जब आप बढ़ रहे थे, you were introduced. Alele, you know he's father now. He's blessed with a baby boy. He's blessed with a baby girl. So that was the time when you guys were introduced. A product was launched into market. After that, that product starts growing. That product starts growing into market. So just like that, you guys start growing. After that, my stage, maturity stage. You guys are mature enough. After that, the growth stage. That means the declining stage. Just like that, a particular product has a life cycle. That life cycle is governed just like human beings. Okay? Now, after that, the process which is over there, how you are going to plan them, and which process is required to be selected. Now, production planning and control. Sir, production management, operations management, these are the same things? No. Production is a term which is associated with goods. Operations management is associated much with services, just like hospital, coaching classes, right? Coaching classes. These are associated with intangible stuff. Yes. Now, production planning and control, what does it mean? It means that you have some of the control measures available. Time study, work study, method study, job evaluation. After that, there is a kind of job allocation, assignment techniques, simulation and line balancing. All of these things, lean operations, आजकल lean body का fashion है वैसे भी, JIT, transportation model, linear programming technique. We are going to study each and every technique in detail. We are going to study each and everything in detail, and we'll be solving about the practical implications. इसमें practical questions ज़्यादा आते हैं, so we are going to solve that as well. Now, अब थोड़ा सा आगे चलते हैं. Right? So the next is productivity management and quality management. What is productivity and what is quality? Productivity is not about that how much you are producing. So there is a particular kind of productivity index. वो क्या होता है? कैसे होता है? How much output you are making? How much output you are making within a limit of inputs which are available with you? That is productivity index. Productivity of employee, productivity of material, productivity of management service resources, other factors. Then it's TQM, total quality management. After that, ISO basic standards. Beta, your school is certified. Your school has basically some kind of certifications. ISO 9001-2000 certified. क्या होता है ये? We are going to learn that. You must have seen this on a lot of companies that those companies say ISO 26000 certified. What is that? क्या होता है? We are going to cover that as well. And when it comes to TQM, TQM is basically an approach which says कि सब कुछ बिल्कुल scratch से शुरू करना है. Just like Virat Kohli would have started it from the very scratch. बिल्कुल पहले उन्होंने दोस्ती करी होगी जैसे तुम लोग करते हो, ठीक है, फिर उन्होंने पूछा होगा लेट्स गो फॉर अ कॉफी, आफ्टर दैट द थिंग्स वुड हैव स्टार्टेड, राइट, सबके साथ ऐसे होता है। नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू नेक्स्ट, when it comes to productivity means that we have 2 students into our classroom. Sir, only 2. We tend to have more than 250 onto your subject only. Now moving on to next, what we are going to talk about, that. First of all, there are 2 students into my classroom. One student used to study 6 hours a day. Another person used to study 1 hour a day, 1 hour per day. Who is more productive? Sir, the student who's studying 6 hours per day. Okay, he is more productive. So that is the productivity. We are going to discuss that, but not now. We are going to discuss that later on. Then product life cycle, Gantt charts, PERT and CPM approach. So these are the approach which are associated with the project planning. If you are going to plan a particular project, how those things are going to be calculated, what are Gantt charts, what are PERT and what is CPM. So these are the techniques which we are going to learn. Now moving on, before moving on to next, let me tell you something over here which is much more interesting. So beta, the very first chapter, this is going to be in your examination for 2 marks to 5 marks. A very basic introduction chapter merely of 1 hour. Operations planning is going to be there in your examination from 6 marks to 10 marks. And whole operations management is for 70 marks. Right. Now moving on to next, designing of operation systems. This is going to be basically, this can be there for 2 to 5 marks depending upon that what is over there. This is very, there are very low probability when it comes to this chapter. So when it comes to this chapter, 4th chapter is really important, and this can be there in your examination up to 15 marks. Now after that, production and quality, or productivity and quality management, this is going to be again for approximately 12 marks. I am just giving you an estimation, and I cannot give you guys an exact figure. This is just an estimation. After that, product management, this is going to be over there for 5 marks. And after that, economies of maintenance and spares management. So beta, you guys have a kind of, basically you have a vehicle, or else you have a scooty, bike, cycle, whatever you have. So, or your laptop, you basically tend to send these things onto, you people tend to send these things, where you send these things, you send them on service. What is done? What is the purpose of sending them on service? The purpose of sending them on service is so that you will not basically stand in the middle of the road and you say like that, it's not working. गाड़ी रास्ते में खराब ना हो जाए, इसलिए you people tend to get it serviced on a routine basis, on a regular basis. Just like that, visiting public urinals or public washrooms or restrooms, you will basically find that there is a chart of cleanliness. The people that is required to be cleaned 4 times a day or 3 times a day or whatever the scenario is. So what is over there? That is preventive maintenance or routine maintenance. If you come to know about that there is a part which is required to be replaced, then replacement of that part. If machine has basically turned out to be obsolete, machine purani ho gayi hai, you are going to replace the machine. And after that, spare parts management. क्या होता है बहुत बार, if you tend to go to on service, he is going to tell you, sir, the engine oil is required to be changed. Okay, you can change it. Okay, the filters are required to be cleaned. Okay, kar de. So these are all about the spare parts management of a particular machine. And this chapter is going to be in your examination for 13 marks. And apart from this, you people tend to get objective questions into your examination, which are going to be for approximately 7 marks. This is going to be for 5 to 7 marks. It's not 57, it's 5 to 7. Sir, it's more than 70. I know it's more than 70. I'm going to give you the examination pattern also. कि पेपर में क्वेश्चन आता कैसे है, एग्जामिनेशन का पैटर्न क्या है, we are going to discuss each and everything. Chill, relax, ठंड रखो यार, ठंड रखो. ठंड कहाँ से रखे हैं, हमारे को हाथ में थोड़ी है ठंड रखना. Now moving on to next. So what we are basically going to talk about today, as the next chapter is going to be strategic management. Then this is going to be your part B. Part B, strategic management, this is going to be in your examination for 30 marks. 30 marks. So strategic management introduction, vision, mission, objective. I will tell you about the vision, mission and objective. Right? So आज तक क्या है, you people are basically taking it this as a same thing. आपको लगता है कि सब कुछ एक ही है, but they are different. How they are different, we are going to learn in this chapter. So when it comes to any of the organization, whether that is a trust society, so what is the vision? What are they guys are looking forward to? So you guys must have heard about, जब खाली बैठे हो तो तुम लोग क्या देखते हो? So let us suppose that you are there into an interview. So what you will get, what kind of questions you are going to get over there? Where you see yourself after a period of 5 years. Sir, I'll see yourself at your position. मतलब वो छोड़ के चला जाएगा. अच्छा, you are going to be promoted. Okay. So you see yourself at a position of CEO or CFO, cost accountants. You are going to be CFO, not CEO. I mean, when it comes to professionals like us, हम CEO पे जाना पसंद नहीं करते, CFO पे जाना करते हैं. बस फाइनेंस का मामला है यार, पैसे का मामला है. Now, moving on to next. So the next chapter is going to be. So this is going to be in your examination for 5 to 7 marks. Right? Then it's strategic analysis and strategic planning. So there are a lot of kind of analysis which are required to be done. बेटा every student, हर एक student के साथ क्या होता है, there are some chapters जिसमें वो डरता है. There are some chapters on which he is confident enough. So this is all about the SWOT analysis. S is strength, W is weakness, 0 is opportunity and T is threat. कुछ चैप्टर से डर लगता है. There are opportunities. If you are going to get a practical question वहां पे, तो you are going to score 6. It's all about getting a googly. If you are going to get a googly over there, you will miss it. It's all about the opportunity, right? Weakness. You tend to have a weakness. You are very much, you are very less confident at some of the chapters. That's your weakness. Threat. जो चैप्टर नहीं किया वो तो नहीं आ जाएगा पेपर में. Threat. Then it's portfolio analysis. Then it's BC, Boston Consulting Group, or stages in strategic planning, or alternatives in strategic planning. So what are those things? We are going to cover that as well, right? So this chapter is going to be in your examination for 7 to 10 marks. After that, formulation and implementation of strategy. So strategy formulation is all about that how the production strategy is going to work, how marketing strategy is going to work, how manpower strategy is going to work. We are going to look after a lot of things. Production strategy में क्या होना चाहिए, आपका product कैसा होना चाहिए, क्या product ऐसा हो सकता है, can a product be like that you have a pizza and on pizza lizards are over there. Sir, क्या कर रहे हो? Such kind of things cannot be given. Right? So it's all about the production strategy. How you are going to do the marketing of your company, how the manpower will be designed. Right? After that, what are SBUs? Strategic Business Unit. And what is BPR? Business Process Re-engineering. Right? So these are all of the things which we are going to cover. And this is again going to be for 5 to 7 marks. And beta, again into strategic management, you are going to get some kind of objective questions. Objective questions in my classroom are termed as कौन बनेगा करोड़पति questions. वहां भी तो यही होता है, 4 ऑप्शन आते हैं. So भाइयों बहनों बताइए कौन सा सवाल which you think is the right answer. Right? So the objective questions are going to be there for 2 to 3 marks. Now we are going to discuss about. Now you guys know about that who are over there into your team. आपको पता चल गया क्रिकेट का मैच खेलने के लिए जा रहे हैं, that who people are over there into your team, what is the who are over there into batsmen and who are there into bowling as well, right? Who are basically the bowlers and who are the batsmen, right? So you have identified them carefully. Now moving on to next. Now we are going to discuss about that what is going to be the pattern of your examination. That how basically if this is the same scenario, you will be getting your question paper like this. क्वेश्चन पेपर मिलेगा एंड यू गाइज आर गोइंग टू लाइक अरे क्या कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा है सर, क्या करूं? बिकॉज आज से पहले कभी क्वेश्चन पेपर यू हैव नॉट सीन एनी ऑफ द क्वेश्चन पेपर्स बिफोर यू गाइज आर गोइंग टू गेट अपीयर इनटू एग्जामिनेशन, एंड दैट इज द बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक. Right? Now moving on to next. So part 1 is going to be your for operations management. Part 1 is going to be operations management. So this operations management is going to be there into your paper for 70 marks, but you are going to get questions over there for 86 marks. Out of this 86, you have to attempt for 70 marks only. आपको सिर्फ 70 marks का ही attempt करना है, right? And when it comes to strategic management, the portion is for 30 marks, and you will be getting over there paper for 42 marks. You'll be getting paper over there for 42 marks, right? So the whole paper, if we talk about, is going to be for this is going to be for 128 marks, and out of this you have to get for 100 marks. और जिसमें से चाहिए कितने पास होने के लिए? सिर्फ 40. 128 मार्क्स का पेपर आएगा, इसमें से 100 करने हैं, 40 लाने हैं, सर 50 लाने हैं. अच्छा ठीक है, okay. So these things are not basically relevant because you are going to score damn very well. So how basically, what is going to be the pattern of the paper? Beta, first of all, you will be getting, let's talk about part A. Talking about part A is operations management. Part A is operations management. Out of this, you will be getting total questions as 5 questions. 5 questions are going to be there. Out of this, first question is going to be compulsory. And this compulsory question is going to be in 3 parts. The first part is going to be for objective, and after that the next is going to be match the column. You are going to match the relevant things. After that, true and false. So objective is going to be in your examination for 10 marks. Match the column, 6 marks. True and false, again 6 marks. So this is going to be one of the compulsory questions. On this question, this is going to be for 22 marks. Right? After that, from question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, and question number 5, you have to answer any 3 questions. Any. Three questions is what you have to answer. This each question is going to be for 16 marks into 3. So this is going to be 48 marks. And the total is going to be operations management for 70 marks. This is going to be your pattern for examination when it comes to operations management. ये आपका पेपर का pattern रहने वाला है. Now, moving on to next. Out of this, you will be getting paper for 86 marks, out of which you have to basically do it for 70. Yes, ये मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया. Now, moving on to next. Should I go ahead, please? Yes, please. Now, so the next is part B. Part B is about the strategic management. If it comes to strategic management, you have to do the strategic management paper only for 30 marks. Right? Whereas you will be getting this paper for 42 marks. How? So, you will be getting only one question over here as the compulsory one, which is going to be objective, and this is going to be again compulsory. So this is going to be for 1 mark into 6. So this is going to be for 6 marks. After that, what you have to do, you will be getting question number 7, question number 8, and question number 9. So only one question is going to be objective, and out of the rest of the 3 questions, any 2 questions is what you have to attempt. Any 2 questions. So these are going to be for 12 marks into 2. So this is going to be for 24, and this is going to be for 30 marks. This is going to be your examination pattern, beta. ये रहने वाला है आपका examination pattern. अब वो बातें, those things now we are going to discuss, which are really important. Really important. Yes. What are they? Look over here. Sir, now before moving further, before you basically start, we have some of the questions which we want you to answer. Okay, you have some of the questions. Yes, please. So the very first question is, which book you are going to provide your notes, or basically from where we are going to study? We are going to study from the module which has been given by Institute of Cost Accountants of India. Yes, the module which has been given by ICAI. Let me show you that as well. So this is the place from where we are going to learn. We are going to basically figure out each and everything from here till How many pages are over there? How many pages? Let me give you. There are 10 chapters and there are 260 pages. Till 260 pages, word to word, each and everything, I am going to cover this with you. Each and everything, word to word, we are going to study. And apart from this, let's move on to this. We are going to study from this. Okay. Got it, sir. Anything else? Clear? Sir, okay. And how about the subject? This subject is basically divided into two kind of aspects. In strategic management, you will be getting questions which are relatable total to the theory aspect, and when it comes to operations management, you will getting most of the questions which are over there into practical. So in each and every chapter, I am going to discuss both of the aspects, that means the practical and the theoretical one as well. और बेटा मैं बिल्कुल ऐसे नहीं करवाता हूँ that I'll straight away tell you this is not relevant, leave it. No, these things are straight away prohibited into my classroom, that this is not relevant, leave it. No, you will hardly find in 260 pages that there are a couple of things or 2 to 3 pages which are repeated, so they have been left. Apart from that, you will hardly find anything. Now moving on to next, why basically I tend to do such kind of things? Because I don't know. When I was a student, that by the time I'm going to leave a chapter, the probability of coming that question into exam, that increases. I don't know how. जैसे जो छोड़ के जाता था वही आता था. How that basically, why that took place, I don't know. Why that took place. So that becomes one of the hurdles when I was basically getting my qualifications. Right. Now, after that, sir, one more question. कहाँ जा रहे हो? Book से पढ़ाओगे? हाँ. So, okay. आप पढ़ाते हो? Yes, I do. I do have basically more than 750. At the last time, it was more than 900 students into my batch when it comes to CS CMA. I'm into education for more than last काफी टाइम हो गया. जितना टाइम it's been, you people have enrolled into your courses ना, इससे तो बहुत ज्यादा टाइम हो गया. It's been just 2 to 3 years when you guys have enrolled. कितना? 1-2 साल? हाँ, इससे तो मतलब you can multiply that. After that, moving on to next. Okay. So sir, you are into CS CMA? Yes, I am into CS CMA. Inter and final. Anything else? कुछ और पूछना तुम लोगों को? I'll be sharing my email address. Where I'll be addressing your doubts as well. So the next thing is, beta, do not basically feel shy because to take classes in English. Why that is? Because paper is going to be in English. The paper is not going to be in Hindi. That is basically one of the phenomena. The student don't know basically what I have to present. There is a logic. This is basically one of my appeals to the students who are sitting over there who belong to Hindi background. That what happens? आप हिंदी में सोचते हो, इंग्लिश में कन्वर्ट करने की कोशिश करते हो, नहीं हो पाता. Right? You people tend to think in Hindi, or you people tend to think in your regional language. अपनी regional language में ढूंढते हो. After that, you basically try to convert it into English, and you cannot do it more efficiently. That is one of the hurdles. Brainstorming is very good, but the presentation is poor. Right? So presentation is one of the issues. We'll be taking some kind of sessions as well when it comes to your examination to address that what are going to be important things, what are going to be, other things. So just make sure that you have those handouts. In case you do not have that basically ICA module, you can basically let us know. We'll share the link for that as well. Now up. Acha, sir, okay. What's your name? My name is Divay Miglani. Okay. और कुछ? I'm a company secretary, BCom graduate, Master of Commerce, GIPR. बहुत है इतना. आगे भी बताऊं. That is perfectly fine. Now, I'm going to basically wrap up the class. दोस्ती वाली क्लास है. तुम लोगों ने मुझे देख लिया, मैंने तुम लोगों को देख लिया. बस ठीक है. आपने हमें कैसे देखा? दिल की बात है, तुम लोग नहीं समझोगे. चलो, bye bye, take care of yourself. We'll catch you in classes. Bye.